I was 16 and in my junior year of high school. Our school day had 9 periods, and lunch was during the 5th. After that, I had astronomy class, which was held in one of the 2 basement classrooms of our massive school. The building had 3 floors, but even that wasn't enough to fit all the classes. To make up for the shortage, the school had converted part of the basement into classrooms. It used to be a janitor's workspace, but was later renovated to resemble a regular hallway. Even with the changes, it was still unsettling down there when it was quiet. There were no intercoms or loudspeakers installed in the basement classrooms at that time, so no announcements reached us during first period. Despite the creepy vibe, everyone called this part of the building the chamber, and loved having classes there because it was air-conditioned and had its own bathroom. Plus, the classes held there tended to be easier. That day in astronomy, we had a quiz. I usually finished first since the class wasn't challenging for me. After I completed the quiz, I texted my friend JJ, who was in the other basement classroom, and told him to meet me in the bathroom because I was bored. He agreed, and I left the classroom, heading to the small hallway where the bathroom was. A few moments later, JJ joined me. We started joking around to pass the time until JJ checked his phone and told me the school was going into lockdown. We exchanged grins, realizing neither of our teachers knew we'd left the classrooms. This gave us a rare opportunity to wander the school during the lockdown. We decided to sneak upstairs, assuming we could just blame it on not hearing the announcements later. When we opened the door leading to the main floor, we were surprised to find all the lights turned off. The hallways were pitch black except for faint light coming from the lobby doors. This was unusual because the lights were typically left on during lockdowns. Something felt off, and we hesitated. JJ stepped into the hallway first, and I followed. He froze suddenly, staring down the hallway, and whispered, "Who's that?" I looked where he was pointing and saw a figure emerging from the shadows. At first, we thought it might be a teacher, but as the person got closer, we realized he wasn't dressed like any staff member. His clothes were ragged, like a homeless person. I whispered, "Let's go," and we quickly retreated to the basement. We saw both classroom doors were shut and lights off, so we ducked into the bathroom to hide. I turned off the light and we crouched in the corner stall. The silence was deafening. No ventilation, no noise, just our breathing and the occasional drip from the sink. Suddenly, the bathroom door creaked open, letting in light from the hallway before closing again, plunging us back into darkness. Footsteps echoed as someone entered and stopped near our stall. The silence was broken by heavy breathing. It sounded like the person was trying to catch their breath. Georgie, in a hushed whisper, suggested crawling out through the other stalls. But the room was so quiet that even his whisper carried. The heavy breathing stopped, and suddenly the person started pressing against the stall door. "Go!" I whispered urgently. We crawled under the walls to the neighboring stalls, making our way toward the bathroom exit. The person began pounding on the stall door we just left. We scrambled to the door, opened it, and light flooded the room. We saw the same man from upstairs standing in the corner. We bolted out and pounded on JJ's classroom door. The teacher let us in immediately, locking the door behind us. JJ explained what had happened, mentioning he'd seen a gun in the man's pocket. That part shocked me since I hadn't noticed a weapon, but I didn't argue. The students in the room were visibly frightened, and the atmosphere was tense. A loud bang on the classroom door made everyone jump. The man stood at the small window, jiggling the handle. After a few more bangs, he walked away toward the stairs. We spent over an hour sitting in silence as the teacher asked JJ and me questions. Eventually, the lockdown was lifted, and we were escorted out of the building by police. JJ and I did our best to describe the man to the authorities. In the weeks that followed, the school installed security cameras and increased its security measures. The incident never made the news, and as far as I know, the man was never caught. To this day, I'm convinced his intentions were sinister.